So I've been playing Dragon's Dogma 2, and I've been having a pretty good time, man. I have no idea where we're going, but we're gonna push
Who
these
thinks
logs
we could move
down.
this boulder if we work together?
Yeah, we're gonna run
I
some
say
people
we
over
give it
down
a
the bottom of
push
the
and
hill,
see
right?
what happens.
Oh! What happened? I guess a lot of people are having some issues when it comes to even getting in the game. They keep crashing, they can't even access it or even get out of the character creation menu.
Just don't crash. Just make it through. Make it through. No, we came so far.
Nah, I've been fortunate enough not to have any of these technical issues aside from a little bit of frame rate issue when I walk into a more densely populated area like a city or town. So, let me tell you just a little bit about it, man. Starting off with things like dialogue, right? So the dialogue's really interesting, dude. It's kind of complex. They talk a lot like they're from medieval times, which really helps build the world around you.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, not
Let's
really,
hope
dude.
there's aught worth our coin next time.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Not only that, but it's also well delivered, but that also brings another issue into things, right? A lot of the language from back then is really drawn out. There's a lot of bigger, complicated words that are just not really in today's rhetoric, right? It makes things a little bit dry, to be honest, and a little bit difficult to follow sometimes as well, depending on how much attention you're paying to it, right? Context clues can give away a lot of things, right? But when you're talking about political things, not to spoil too much about the game, right? Because I don't want to give away a lot, but the storyline revolves a lot and heavily around politics, right? Within the castle itself and a lot of the stuff going on in the kingdom. It dries out. It's a little bit boring at times, but it's well delivered, man. I think it's very well done. But because of how well delivered it is, it really puts you in the shoes of somebody that was walking back in that time period.
Here's the curious part, though. The things look damn near real. So real, in fact, that collectors were willing to pay outlandish sums of gold for them.
One thing that really complements things like the dialogue is the music. And the music, man, is cinematic. It's so clean, dude. It's well implemented in so many different situations. It rises and it falls and it reaches these like really strong mediums, and it really helps build the world around you as well. And all that can come together in a way that it makes you feel so involved. Check this out. So if you don't know anything about the system that is going on in this game, there's this thing called pawns. It's a single player game, just to get that out of the way, right? So you have your character that you can create and customize as your own. The personalization is pretty good. It's pretty extensive. Really helps you feel like you're part of the game, right? But the pawn system essentially is your team that you have to work with, right? That the people that you're going to go on adventures with, that you're going to camp with and go to combat with and devour other beasts and collect loot and traverse the terrain and the world around you all the time. Ew, dude. Frank is so ugly. Frank, you can have a flower. How about that?
I'm only glad to have proven my worth.
There's three players that you can keep with you at all times. 4 players in your group, yourself and your own personal pawn, right? So one personal pawn is permanent. That person's in your group forever. You get to create them of your own accord. Do whatever you want. You can design them how you like. You can also pick their class and change things accordingly, as well as your own. You can change your class at any time.
Hoy, looking to change your... No need to
Hoy.
overthink it. You can change it on a... Well, got any
All right, take my
findings
tokens,
to share?
please. Now, the pawns themselves, your pawn can be hired out to any other group. The way this works is the pawn that you create to travel by your side is also available to anybody else that's playing the game as long as you have access to the online services, right? And same goes for you. You get to hire in 2 other pawns that anybody has created at any time. That includes their abilities, their names, their armor, their classes, their play style, all of that. And it's unique, right? It really helps keep things fresh and make you feel more involved. A level 30 archer. Another level 30. Now, speaking of keeping things fresh, yourself and your pawn are the only people on your team that are going to be gaining XP and leveling up and getting new abilities and new gear and all that at all times, right, throughout your entire adventure. The other two pawns that you actually hire into your system are really strange. They don't actually gain any XP or anything. They're stagnant while in your party. So what this does is it actually promotes you to keep changing your team up every now and then. So every few levels or so, you're going to want to refresh the two pawns that you bring with you on your adventures. Not only does that keep things interesting for your team and your playstyle and your combat and keep things creative, but it also incentivizes fluidity.
We're gonna have to trade him out soon, but I really enjoy having an archer like that on my team.
Not only do they get to complete quests while they're in other people's groups, but they're going to gain loot and things like that, and they're going to bring it back to you.
Oh, okay, I see.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master.
That makes
I
sense.
expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker.
Now, one of the most impactful details of the game is going to be the combat.
Ada, don't do it.
The enemy's movements have grown sluggish.
We must not give them a chance to recover.
Moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Dragon's Dogma 2 has one of the most interesting and unique systems that I've ever seen, and that allows you to manipulate the physics around you to kind of push enemies over and use their weight against them.
Let's try to knock him off balance here. This is gonna be perfect. Somebody needs to push him.
Just one more push to bring it down.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Crit strike to the crotch, dude. Yeah. Wait, is that how he died? Not only that, but you can also climb on the backs of enemies, get to their soft spots, and get out of the way from their big swings that are around their feet.
Do not waste this chance. Press home our advantage.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Okay.
Are you
I
alright?
should have seen that coming, right?
Ida! She's okay. She'll be alright. And if you're brave enough, you can even climb on the back of the most fearsome beasts and ride them through the sky as they terrorize the ground below them.
I expect you'll be wanting my assistance. Leave it to me.
That did nothing, dude. One thing that I will say that the game seems to be lacking and that I tend to favor when it comes to other games that have some intense combat is a UI targeting system of some kind. This whole game is free cam, and sometimes you can tend to get a little bit lost.
Oh, I missed. By a mile, dude.
This battle is ours.
I can't even tell where he's at.
Alright guys, I could go on and on all day about how much I've been enjoying going back in time to medieval days and picking up a big sword and swinging it around and casting awesome spells and just fighting all these massive creatures that you never even would have imagined existed, right? But it's been a ton of fun. I hope you guys are enjoying this just as much as I am. Let me know what's going on and your thoughts down below. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to sub to the channel, and you can check out our Discord. The link to that's down below as well, guys. Also, if you'd like to catch us on our live streams, please, by all means, do that. I would love to have every single one of you there. You can catch us on Twitch. The link to that's below, or you can see all the streams archived on YouTube as well. And I'll leave you with a little bit of combat to just soften things up a little bit. Much love, everybody. I'll see you later. Bye.
I think we can kill this thing.
This should be interesting. I'm unfamiliar with this one. Was most effective.
I'm gonna try to knock it off balance. One more.
Why's everybody sleeping? Everybody sleeping? Okay, we're up. Oh, there's no way.
Do not falter. We'll take everything out of our strength. We can prevail. Marley has a safe spell and will overwhelm our foes out of 5 magics. This battle is happening.
Okay, he's trying to make us fall asleep again. Dog. Pulls me out of my shield. Come on now. I need healing.
You may depend on me.
We're gonna try to knock him off balance. Oh, I fell asleep. We all fell asleep. Oh, Kite, wake us up, dog.
We must rally.
I'm trying, baby.
Only play to the enemy's advantage.
I'm just dead. No, I'm not dead.
Look out, Risen! We're under attack! Focus your strength,
Okay.
Risen.
I'm just gonna keep that shield up on the healers. Everybody okay? Keep poking, baby.
Don't let it put you to sleep. You need to capture complete. You're better off waiting after the battle. We must, each of us, remember. I shall strike hard enough. We might not have serious stuff. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Alright, we're okay. Just don't go near the sleeping goat, dude.
I'll turn you into pincushions.
Oh, well done, guys. That's not good.
It's a pleasure to serve you, Master.
Ida's doing great over there, dude. She's just firing away. I'm kind of afraid to go near it now. We're cool.
Look at that, Master! We got company!
What is he doing, dude? That goat's crazy. Dude, they nailed it. That team nailed it. All I did was keep him alive, man.
Lost in the throes of battle. Yet
Wow.
we put up a brave fight, and here we stand.
A
Fortune
freakish
favours
mane.
us.
Great. That's what we get.